Good afternoon, this is Brandon, coming back with another video for you guys. So I just found out that I did a little bit of a boo-boo, which I don't normally do. Well, I probably do a lot and just don't pay attention to it. Is I actually painted on a layer that I didn't want to. So, like, this layer, for instance, see how, like, this layer is my cloud layer, which I didn't name, which I probably should have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go Control E, which will merge the one layer and the cloud layer that I had and the sun layer together. So now it's one layer, and I'm just going to call this clouds, and we'll just call it and just work from there. Sometimes you just have to feel comfortable with collapsing and then just keep painting. God will, He'll guide your hand and He'll help you to figure out the best way to do things. So that's my inspiration to doing this stuff for you guys, is just to share what I do. And I actually like that. I did that. It's a happy accident. See how it's got a little bit of spacing there? I might actually move some of these down just a little bit more so that way it has a little bit more spacing. That's kind of cool. Alright, and that's one of those happy accidents. I'm going to go ahead and lower the opacity on this just a little bit more. I'll say 20, I think. Alright. And I was thinking about like how I wanted to add the white color or the cloud color into the background color. And I think I'm going to try just taking this, putting it above this, and then going playing around with these and seeing what happens. Yeah. So, I don't really like any of that stuff. So what we'll have to do is we'll just have to kind of change this to normal. And then we will go bring this down below the clouds. We'll take this, see if we can kind of go difference and kind of blend the opposite. So we'll take this and see, so like kind of do that, I guess. Might work. I don't know, I don't really like that too much either, but alright, so what we'll do is we'll go with the one that I think it was multiply, that's what it was. That wasn't multiply. What was it? Where are you at? No, somewhere. That one there. So soft light. Alright, so we'll use this soft light, and then what we'll do is we'll kind of let's see, how can we do that? Let's try something real quick. We'll go ahead and mask this, and we'll go black mask. So what that does, I put a mask on this layer and then it's black. So now if I draw white on this, it'll reveal this stuff as I want to reveal it. So that's not going to do what I want it to do. So what we'll do is we'll just delete that, and let's try normal, see what that does. I don't like that either. Okay, let's just go the old-fashioned way. What's the old-fashioned way, Brandon? Transparency or opacity. So to kind of add that color, kind of add these colors into the clouds, I usually use opacity. It's going to kind of give you the same effect as that soft white, but then what I want to do is, okay, I want to, I don't know what I want to do. Let's see here. Let's see what it looks like with all this stuff yet. So, it's coming. Alright. So let's go ahead and, let's see, we got, go, kind of this, we'll snag this orange color, and then we'll brighten it up a little bit, maybe, and then we'll go new color, or new layer. We'll set that to soft light, see if that kind of does what we want it to do. We might be able to do this too. Delete, and then you remember that mask thing I was telling you about? You can make a duplicate of this, and then what you can do is you can mask it. See how that's bright now? It's really bright. So then what we could do is we can mask this. So if I mask, and then I fill my mask black, it's going to be Alt back, or Control backspace is going to fill it. And then what I can do is I can draw on this mask layer, and say I want to do some of my highlights. We can kind of come in here and draw where we want the highlights to be at. The good thing about this is it doesn't matter, like, because so you can kind of make your brush a little bigger. You can right click also to change the hardness if you want it 100% hard. If you don't want it that hard, you can make it softer, and then you can kind of, you know, add some of these soft edges back in. And some of these here. And then I kind of want my islands to be behind this, so that way that it kind of give them more perspective. So I don't want to draw on the islands, I want to draw on this. So then you can kind of come through here, draw here. Still kind of blocking stuff in, like this isn't the right color to be using for this. I want to use more of a yellow color, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. Kind of block this in. Just gotta throw some of these hot spots on here. I usually do a lot of kind of noise making too. It's like, you know, kind of thing. So then, if we take this and we go Control Shift U or Control Shift I, no, Control Shift H, Control H, not Control. What was it? Control U. Maybe I can't do it with that. Maybe I have to do it with this. Layer selected. Control U. No. That's not what I want. Control. No. I'm trying to remember what my. Anyways, shortcut to this little panel here, which is going to be your hue and saturation, without actually making a layer. Just trying to do that without doing that. It's like Control U. There we go. Thank you. Now, this will actually, you can change the color tone. So like if you you can tell it to be like, you know, some reason it's only changing that color because it's on this layer. So I'll show you. So it only works on this. Alright, so this is going to be a lot of trial and error. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video. Thanks guys. Bye.